What's good, YouTube? Levahr here, and I'm back with another video. I know it's been a while, but I got some news to break down for y'all. We got a lot of NBA 2K24 news recently. I'm hyped. As you can see, I'm smiling because I'm hyped as hell, bro. I'm hyped as hell. I can't wait for this game to come out with the news we've been hearing. And I know people were saying, oh, don't let them bait you. They do this every year to get you hyped with certain stuff, and then it turns out the game's still. But I'm not trying to hit none of that shit, bro. This game got a lot of stuff we asked for. I'm cool. I don't care what the flaws gonna be. Every game got flaws. Every 2K got flaws. You know what I'm saying? It's not about, it's not always about the little flaws. It's always got to be positives in games too. And I'm going to embrace these positives because we got a lot of stuff that we asked for. But yeah, that's what this video is going to be. I'm going to just be breaking down all the news we got from Mike, Wang, RONNIE2K, and the rest of the 2K24 folks. Y'all watching this video and you work for 2K, I appreciate y'all for listening to the community with a lot of stuff because we've been asking for a lot of this stuff. And let's get started with this one right here. We got rep again, bro. Come on. We got rep again. This is gonna keep me on the game all year. I don't know about y'all, but we got rep, okay? We hated seasons. We still got seasons, and that's fine. I didn't hate seasons. I just wish that with seasons, we also had regular rep, rookie to legend. That's all I want. Rookie to legend. It'll keep me playing the game all year. I don't want my rep to be resetting. I don't want my stats to be resetting every season. I don't want my games played to reset. I don't want none of that stuff to reset every season. So this is good. As you can see, this is official. Ronnie posted this. MA2K posted this, Mike Wang posted it. It's official. Rep is back. As you can see, the following statement was released today by MA2K in response to questions about the future plan for rep in the city. And look, the tiers are new and different, okay? Different color, different names, okay? I mean, we got rookie 1, 2, 3, so they stopped the 4, 5, which is cool. You know what I'm saying? In 2K15, we had rookie 1 through 3. We had Pro 1 through 3, All-Star 1 through 3, and then Legend 1 through 3. Now we got Rookie 1 through 3. There's no Pro or All-Star. We got Rookie and then Starter. So we got the picture look like Superstar from the old 2Ks with the red. It looked like the Superstar logo, but I don't care. This looks good to me. You know what I'm saying? We got Rookie 1 through 3, Starter 1 through 3. We got Veteran 1 through 3. And then we got Top 10. So we don't have any news on what Top 10 means. I don't know what that means. All right. I can't explain to y'all what that means. I can give y'all my speculation. What I think it is I think that's for the top rep folks. So obviously people gonna be grinding for top rep. People gonna be grinding to hit the top rep. I think the top 10 is gonna be correlated to the first 10 people to hit the max rep. You feel what I'm saying? I think that's what that is. And because it's not that much rep tiers this year, it's only 3, 6, 9, and then top 10. Because it's not that much, I think it's gonna be so much harder to get your tier up. Okay, so like people think it might be easy to get legend. Like, no, 2K know what they're doing, okay? They know that people are gonna be grinding rep like crazy, so they're gonna make it hard, okay? This is gonna take a lot of games. I just know it is. It's gonna take a lot of games to max out your rep. But yeah, anyways, rep is back. I'm not gonna spend too much time on that, but I'm just real excited about that. That's one of the biggest things I'm excited about. Mike Wang says team take works the same as last year. Everyone contributes to the meter and it auto fires off when it's full. Y'all know that already. Actions that contribute to the meter were reworked though, so it's tougher to get. It was easy as hell to get team take. I'll be honest, it was easy as hell. So I like that. Hopefully, that comes through and it's what it is, what he said, you feel me? When you get it, each player gets boosted in their primary specialty decided by a formula. I'm not entirely sure what that means. I'm guessing that means Slasher's gonna be dunking more on people. Sharpshooter's gonna be greening from farther distances. Glass Skin's gonna get more rebound. I mean, that sounds like regular team takes if you ask me. Takeover meters have percentages on them now, so you can at least hop on the mic and tell people where you at. I love that. Now when people say where you at, how much take you need, where you at, we can just tell the percent now. Okay, it's a small change. It's not nothing important to be going crazy about, but I'm all about the small changes just as much as I'm about the big changes. All the changes is good to me if you ask me. Now here's some My Career news. This isn't for really online. This is like My Career. So forgot to mention this one. There's a takeover menu in the game that lets you set whether you stay locked to your My Player or control the whole team when team take is active. This is something that I've wanted a while. I wanted this for a while. I wanted this since the orange juice in 2K17 because I don't like controlling the other players. If I'm playing My Career, I want to control my player. I mean, I don't really care about My Career now. All I care about is online stuff. Like stuff that really, like stuff like park and city and rec and stage and pro. I care about that stuff the most. But this is cool though. When we grind in My Career, we don't want to control the whole team sometimes. You feel me? There's something else. So we can emote in triple threat. We don't need to be off ball to emote. We have triple threat emotes and dribble emotes. You feel what I'm saying? Another cool addition. You can equip triple threat and dribble emotes this year and fire them off with the D-pad down. So that's like the same button we use for emoting. So we got the ball and we in triple threat. You know what I'm saying? As you can see, you know what I'm saying? You got an animation right here. I like how Wang put his little character in the game. I like that. Okay. I see you, Baluba. But let's go to the next news. Steal and block attempts will consume adrenaline bars on defense. First bar gone equals 20% blocking steal rating nerf. 2 bars gone, and that's a 40% nerf. 3rd bar gone and a 75%. That is crazy. That means niggas cannot spam steals. You cannot spam blocks. I love it. I love it. I love it. This is good. You get a penalty for spamming. You can't spam no more. This is gonna stop the spammers. You're gonna have to time that shit. I time my blocks. I mean, sometimes I utilize my pogo stick Hall of Fame if I want to, but most of the time I'm timing my blocks and I never spam steal. I never do that. If you watch any of my videos, I never spam the steal button. I always time it perfectly and get my interception steals. But this is amazing. I know people are gonna complain about this, but this literally stops spamming. It makes steals and blocks take more skill. I love it. I love it. I love it. This is about dribbling. So I'm not a dribbler, I'm a center, but I'll still read it for the people who are dribblers. Try out different. So someone said, what are some things we should look out for as dribbling goes? Someone said, Mike Wang said, try out different breakdown combos. There are 100 to choose from. Sig double crosses are equipable now. Standing snatchback has changed and is now tied to the signature step back package. Definitely learn how to use the blowout properly. Branching generally way more responsive. So I'm guessing, you know, this, I'm not entirely sure what this means. Like I said, I'm not a dribbler, I'm not a guard, I'm not none of that. I'm a center, I'm a big man, that's all I know. But what it sounds like is, for first of all, they said that they got way more signature animations, you know what I'm saying? They got way more sigs. So that's a positive for all the dribble heads out there, you feel what I'm saying? But also, he said definitely learn how to use the blowout properly. So I'm not entirely sure what that means. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. But what it sounds like is there's a way you can blow by people and do it effectively if you know what you're doing, you know what I'm saying? He also said, since no one asked, you can meter dunk standing dunks in 2K24. You can do that in 23 too. I never learned how to do it. I told myself I was gonna learn how to do it. I never taught myself how to do meter standing dunks. He said it's really hard to pull off. It was hard in 23 too. That's why I never took the time out to learn it. You know what I'm saying? But it's cool though. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna take the time out this year because last year for 2K23, I didn't realize until months after the game came out. But now I know about it. Hey, I'm gonna figure it out as soon as the game come out. You feel what I'm saying? Someone said, is every shot greenable or will we still have 4 bars that just miss? He said, every shot that's not 100% smothered is greenable. So if you missing a shot that's not 100% greenable, that means you just did not time it right. So I don't want to hear nothing about full bars. Even if you think it's full, it's not full. All right. Window size is determined by a ton of factors, defense, ratings, and badges being the primary drivers. So he said, but don't worry, contested shots are very hard to knock down on higher difficulties. We'll see, I hope so. Mike Wang also said there will still be some seasonal releases, but the vast majority of gameplay animations will be available on day 1. That's clutch. Once again, that doesn't really correlate to me. This is really about the dribble heads. It's not really for me, but it's still, it's something that people can't complain about now, because now y'all got the animations. Some stuff is still gonna be unlocked, but you know, there's gonna be majority of the animations is gonna be available for you right at your feet as soon as the game drop. 2K24 also features the largest, I don't know what YOY means, the largest SIG animation upgrade we've done in recent memory thanks to Pro Play. Not entirely sure what that means. I'm not gonna put my 2 cents in just in case. He also said, Badge Plug tweeted to him, does shooting have a pure green window in 24 like 2K19? If you had a certain rating plus a jump shot, timing a shot right meant it was always green if open. He said, yes, the green window is pure and would be a guaranteed make if you hit it. I mean, that's how it was last year. We don't really miss greens no more. We didn't really miss greens. The only times we really missed green releases was like 2K15 and 16, maybe even 17. But they kind of stopped there. I don't recall people missing greens anymore after those 2Ks. So that's kind of obvious. Heavily contested shots may still look like full white misses, but that's just an artifact of the art. There will always be possibly sub-pixel size green window. So even if it looks like a full bar to you, it's not a full bar. Got it? I don't want to hear people saying, come on, Ronnie, come on, Mike, Wang, y'all keep making me miss these full bars. It's supposed to be green. I'm timing it right. No, you're not timing it right. Even if it's like a hundredth of a millisecond off, it's going to look like a full bar, but it's not green because it's not perfect. That's the whole concept of the term perfect release. If it's not a perfect release, if it's even off a tenth, a hundredth, or a thousandth of a second, it's not going to be perfect. It's going to look like it's perfect, but it's not. So there should be no complaints this year about full bars, because if it's a full bar, it's not really full. That means your green window was so tiny you can't even see the bitch. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, that's a dub right there. That's a dub. I like that. I like that. Mike Wang also says some OP takeover perks have been toned down. I'm not sure which ones were OP, but that's good to know. That's good to know that they were aware of that. Now here's another big news that I seen while I was at work today, and I was like, okay, this is really good. Someone said, has anyone asked a question regarding shot timing? Very early, late, very late. Is it still in the game for 2K? Is it still applied the same way? He responded, that option is changed to shot timing visual cue. Now that's good. Visual cue shot timing. I love that. You can now pick the point in the animation that you want for the ideal release instead of an arbitrary time. Jump, set point, push, or release. That's amazing. You know what I'm saying? Now we can that basically means we can choose when we can let go of our shot button and get a green, basically. And that's good because, you know what I'm saying, we can have our own jump shot, make it look good, but our release point could be whatever we want. It could be like as soon as he jumped, it could be when at the top of his jump, it could be when his hand is up here, it could be all of that stuff. It could be when his hand is here, it could be when his hand is like here, it could be when it's by the release like that, like by the release. That's good, you know what I'm saying? We get the customization, we get to choose when we're gonna release our shot. You know what I'm saying? I think that's better than the shot timing feature that they had last year in the settings. This is also really good news. I don't know what happened to the original tweet, but he said ball saves are solid. I thought they were good in 23. Blocks got a buff in 2K24. Thank you, Ronnie. I mean, Mike Wang, thank you. Well, you too, Ronnie, but thank you. Blocks got a buff in 24, but not to 2K. See, this is how I know what I be talking about, because I told people all year 2K23 was the worst year for paint defense blocks or blocks in general. 2K22 was probably the easiest year I had getting blocks. 2K22, I got blocks with ease. It was no problem at all. And as you can see, he said, but not to 2K22 levels. So they were aware that the blocks were OP in 22. They tried to tone it down for 23 and they toned it down too much. So they buffing it again. And I guess they tested it and they're saying it's not going to be as good as it was in 2K22. So if you ask me, this is a dub. I don't see how this is not a W. If this is not a W to you, you don't like nothing in life. You must be really fun at parties, my dog. For those asking what rating you need to be consistent, depends on your skill and shot IQ. Some will be deadly with a 75-3, while others will go 1 for 10. Try out the build tester or 2KU with different players on Hall of Fame to get an idea for what you need for your build. So this sounds like what it's been every year. Just like how he said right here. Someone said, you said this last year, nice try. And he said it's pretty much gonna be the same answer every year, and that's facts. He's not really lying. 75-3 has always been like the minimum you need to green consistently if you know your jumper. So this is not really news for real. This is just like clarification, I guess you could say. So if you need to figure out, you know what I'm saying, you want to make a build that's not really a big time 3-point shooter, but he can still hit the open shot, 75 is probably your sweet spot. You feel me? But you gotta know your shot. As he said, you can possibly go 1 for 10 if you don't know your shot, you don't have that skill or shot IQ. You feel what I'm saying? Okay, so about this takeover video right here, someone asked, please tell me it depends on the build. You can't just have access to all takeovers with the stats and badges. That's just crazy. Mike Wang replied, the ratings boost you get with a takeover selection just stacks on top of what you already had. If you have dog rebounding ratings, like pretty bad rebounding ratings, if they're bad, he says, for example, selecting the defense and rebounding tape will make you a little less of a bum on the boards, but you'll still be kind of a bum. So I guess that means like it won't be OP like people think. This dude thinks it's gonna be OP. It won't be OP like you think. Someone replied, do ratings exceed the 99 cap in Takeover on 24? He said yes, Takeover can boost your rating over 99 and it will make a difference. So if I got 99 rebounding, my dog, hey, and I think he also said the rating, the boost is plus 10. Yup, here we go right here. Someone said we need a definitive number. He said the Takeover boost is plus 10. So if I got 99 rebounding with Takeover, I can have a 109 rebounding. That's insane. If I go 99 block this year, with the way he said blocks got a buff this year, but I'm not gonna lie, I might go 99 block regardless. I don't care. I don't care that blocks got a buff. I might do 99 block on day one. And if I get Takeover and I activate that defense and rebounding Takeover, 109 block, 109 rebounding, sheesh. And he said it matters too. And he said it actually matters. So that's a dub if you ask me. You feel what I'm saying? Now here's another thing that's really important. So the shot attributes for jump shots. Defense immunity matters. He says it's to your benefit to create a jumper with the highest grades you can. You can still be successful with lower grade shots. Defensive immunity is one I particularly recommend paying attention to. It can have a stronger effect than most people think. So I guess they made that more important this year. So I'm not sure if that's a dub or not. That all that means is when you make your jumper, your custom jump shot next year, you need to make sure you checking out that defensive immunity. Because I feel like that's the way they talking. It might be a make or break for your shooting. You feel what I'm saying? This is something that I love right here. This is something I love. He said paint defense was a major focus. Yes, thank you. The 2K gods, the 2K company have been paying attention to what we've been saying. And they're taking stuff into consideration. Y'all need to give 2K credit. Because they don't have to listen to us. They can make the game however they want and still get their money regardless. But they chose to take a lot of stuff that we talked about and they ran with it and they listened to it and they took off with improving it. It was a major focus and it was reported, sorry about my talking, I'm just really excited. Reported as the biggest gameplay improvement from our external playtest sessions. I think we have a really good balance right now. The biggest gameplay improvement. This is not something to just brush over. Paint defense was reported as their biggest gameplay improvement. So hopefully it should be no complaints about paint defense this year. Even from me, I complained too. It was inconsistent as hell. Sometimes I could have 9 blocks. Sometimes I have fucking 0 blocks, and it just don't make sense. It just wouldn't make sense to me. It was blocks that I should have been getting that I wouldn't get, and then the next game, them same type of blocks, all of a sudden I'm getting them. So this is really good news right here. Here goes another piece of information from Wang. Lots of new controller settings this year. Separate toggles for shots, layups, free throws, as well as control type. Pro stick and button. You can also reposition and resize every on-screen element. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. If I want to use a shot meter, I can bring back the 2K16, 2K15 shot meter. That's amazing. I'm probably not going to use a shot meter because, well, I'll tell you why in a little bit. But this is amazing. Fatigue bar, I don't really, I'm fine with that. I don't really care for that. I don't think that's really that big or anything. But I think that this part is really good. It's a very small detail, and I'm probably making a big deal about it. Y'all probably like, oh, I'm just glazing 2K. I'm just meat riding 2K. Nah, bro. I love 2K games, and I've been playing 2K for like half my life now. Look, the little things matter to me. I don't care if it don't matter to y'all, but it matters to me. This is a very little thing, but this is very good, and it's something that I wanted. If I wanted to try a new jump shot and I can't figure out the timing, I want to put on the shot meter, but I hate the new shot meters. All the new shot meters, I've hated them. The only shot meters I've ever liked was 2K15 and 2K16. 2K17 shot meter, I hated it. And I don't know, maybe it's because my eyes so little, so I can't see good or something. But I just couldn't time them right. I don't know what was going on. But this is really good though. I like that. The contest system changed a lot. This is also good. The main highlight is greater emphasis on body position instead of just hand location. Big reason for the ghost contest complaints last year. So that was the issue. That was the issue. It was about the hand location. I think what it was somebody could be behind you, but they could have their hand behind your head like this, and somehow they're still getting contest. But now they have it according to the body. Now they have it going according to body position. You feel what I'm saying? That's real good. Because if someone's behind you, they should not make you miss. We're looking at the basket. Our defender behind me. My nigga, if this is real life, I'm making that wide open shot, whether it's a jumper or a layup or a dunk. It shouldn't be no contest. So he said heavier penalties for being crowded at the start of the shot, less penalties for out of position late closeouts. You know what I'm saying? This is nothing but good information, positive information. I love it. You get your green, you get your shot celebration animation on every made green outside of 15 feet. I'm not even entirely sure what 15 feet is. I think that's mid-range and out. I'm not really sure. I think it's mid-range and out. But you get your green release every time. He also said there's a slight delay on the animations as well as the feedback, so the suspense will still be there when you get a green. I think that's good too. It prevents cherry picking, and the suspense is just fun. I like the suspense of shooting a shot, and I don't know if it's green until it's about to go in. Then I'm like, okay, I greened that bitch. You feel what I'm saying? This is also important. It's not important for me because I'm a center, but it was annoying as hell to watch this. But fades got a buff in the mid-range and a nerf at the 3. I don't know about the mid-range buff. I guess it might be okay. I feel like fades in the mid-range might be a little easier than at the 3-point line. Guarding fades at the mid-range. Not doing fades at the mid-range, but guarding fades at the mid-range. I feel like that's easier at mid-range than in 3. But this is good right here. You got a nerf at the 3-point line for fadeaways. Fadeaways was terrible. It's been terrible for a while. People just love running the fade in the 3s. This is good. Now here's what I mentioned earlier. Pro Play has given us a lot of more animations. We're up from 2K23's animations, signature animations, from 37 to about 150. That's crazy. 37 to 150 is insane. That's really good. We get more variety. We get more distinction. Some people can use way more different stuff than the next person could use. You feel me? It's way more options. Hopefully none of the animations are meta. I want to see some variety. I'm tired of seeing people using the same stuff because it's meta. It's the best thing to use. I want to see some variety this year. You feel what I'm saying? Someone asked Baluba, how is drawing fouls in rec? He said, we spent a lot of time on this and it's way better. If you fake and get the defender to bite, you can draw a foul and get and ones way more reliably. Thank you. I really hope the animation is taken out of the game where I will pump fake in the paint and the defender jumps early and he still blocks me. I didn't shoot the shot yet. I'm not saying like I pump fake, he jumps, then I shoot. No, I pump fake before I can even shoot. After the pump fake, while the defender's in the air, he's blocking me on the way down. I don't even know why that's an animation in the game, why that's even possible. But hopefully this means that animation is gone. Also, he says, if blockers jump wildly for no reason, they'll land on ball handlers and get called for fouls. That is also great because we had people spamming jumps. I did it sometimes too, but the most times I time my jumps right because I'm not the type to just spam like I said earlier. But this is good too. You know what I'm saying? You jump early, you get penalty. You better not jump wild. You better time that jump perfect. Don't you jump until you see him go up with a shot. That's how it should be. I love it. Your opponents and teammates won't see your shot meter online in 24, but my advice is to turn off the shot meter as soon as you can learn your timing because the shot meter off increase your green window by 20%, nigga. 20%, my dog. 20%. That's what it was on 2K22, which made 2K22 way easier to shoot when you had no shot meter because you're getting rewarded if you know your jump shot. On 2K23, the boost was only like 5%. So this is amazing. We got that 20% boost back. You learn your jumper, you'll be alright. You feel what I'm saying? You learn your jump shot, you'll be alright, my dog. Variable shot time has been toned down for 2K24. Also, we changed the shot time and impact shooting attribute to shot time and stability. Higher stability grades will further dampen the effects of fatigue and defense in your shot. So this is when you're making a custom shot. So if you're making a custom shot, custom jump shot, my bad. They changed shot time and impact, the shot time and stability. You got a high stability grade. When they say it will further dampen the effects of fatigue and defense on your shot speed. This means that your higher stability, the higher your stability is, the bigger your green window will be, despite your fatigue being low or defense being played well. When it comes to your shot speed, of course. So that's really good. As far as the main tweets that they tweeted out, that's all. He did do a lot of reply tweets, but I think I touched on everything that was important. I believe I did. I'm not entirely sure. I don't want this video to be too long. But if you need to know all of his replies to certain people's comments, he is replying. He's been very active on Twitter, and I appreciate him. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate him for doing that. This is his Twitter right here, @Baluba, Mike Wang. He's been trending on Twitter because everybody been talking about Mike Wang doing this thing. But I appreciate you made it to the end of this video. We got some really great stuff coming for 2K24. I can't wait. Hopefully your boy can be a part of the 2K logo crew and the 2K Netsmaker crew. You feel me? We'll see though. We'll see. But hit that like button. Hit that sub button if you hadn't already. And turn on the post notifications so you can know when I drop another video or when I go live. I appreciate you. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.